Hey Flyers, this is MC, and I have a new unboxing for you. This is the 1600 millimeter Volantex Phoenix S glider airplane. This is the 1600 millimeter airplane. From what I understand, the fuselage is the same length, but the difference out of this airplane with the other Volantex Phoenix S models is the wingspan. And if I'm not mistaken, it starts at 1600 millimeters or maybe 1800 millimeters, and it goes all the way up to like 2400 millimeters. And from what I've heard, the only difference out of all those airplanes is the wingspan. So this one here, the wingspan on it is 1600 millimeters, and the box top says that the fuselage length is 1050 millimeters. So that's the only difference out of it is going to be the wingspan, but everything else with this airplane is going to be exactly the same from what I understand. Maybe the motor size is going to be a little bit different. It's made out of foam and plastic. The foam parts are going to be the wings and also the elevator and the rudder and the vertical stabilizer. The fuselage is going to be made out of plastic on it. So that's what the box top information is on it. So let's open up this airplane and we'll take a look at it. And here we have the very first piece, which is going to be the main wing of this airplane. So this airplane, the wing, it looks really nice. I did open this box up already and take a look at the parts. And the one thing I can tell you about it is that the foam on this is really nice. It's a really smooth foam. You have, not only do you have foam hinges on it, but you also have nylon hinges as well. So you have your 3 nylon hinges that are here. You also have some reinforcements on the ailerons, as well as you have wood on the main part of the wing, as well as on the part here. You have your carbon fiber that's running through it here, carbon fiber here. You have your servo. This is a 9-gram plastic servo that's on here. So this is a nice looking wing. Your second wing that's going to come out also is going to look the same. It's just the other side. You also have your filler holes that are right there for the carbon fiber. You have your plastic connection pieces that are here. Again, you have wood to reinforce the wing. And from what it looks like on the edge here, and this is probably why they used the wood on it, if you notice on this wing, it bends up just a little bit. And that wood bends up as well. If you could see that right there, you'll notice it bends up just a little bit. So it's reinforced all the way through from here to here, and then there's a wood, an aluminum piece that's going to fill in on the open parts of it. So it looks like that's going to be an extremely strong piece of a wing connector there. The next part is going to be that wing joiner. This is the wing joiner. This is an aluminum piece here. It feels really sturdy. You can't bend that or move it at all. So that's very nice. The next piece we're going to have is your horizontal stabilizer and elevator. And you have your carbon fiber that runs through both pieces here. This looks really nice. This too, not only does it have your foam hinges here, but you also have your nylon hinges as well that are right there. You have plastic pieces to connect your elevator to your fuselage. So you're going to have some bolts that's going to bolt into the fuselage. That looks really nice. Put that there. And then another part you're going to have is going to be your vertical stabilizer and elevator. And this too has, not only does it have the foam hinges, but you also have 2 nylon hinges that go with it. It looks like I'm going to have to connect up my control horn onto here, so that's not going to be a problem. And this is where you have a plastic piece that's going to join and connect your elevator with your rudder. As that goes into there, you got one piece, you got to have two bolts that's going to bolt into there, and then obviously you're going to bolt these two together onto the back of the fuselage. So that looks really nice, and this is EPP foam, so it looks really good, and it looks really nice as a first airplane, especially if you're just coming off of your simulator practice, especially if you have a real flight simulator or something like that, and you're looking for your very first airplane to fly. This would be the one I would say you want to get. The main reason why I would say that is because this is a 4-channel radio. You have your ailerons, you also have your elevator, your rudder, and also your motor. So you're going to be looking at all 4 channels for this airplane to fly. And this would be a good one to start out with. This is the fuselage, and if you notice here, you have your wing connectors right here for your ailerons that are going to go for that. Your elevator and your rudder servos are back here on the back. This is plastic. It's not too bad of a plastic. It looks quite sturdy and stiff. You have some hard points on here for the ground, or if you're going to land on pavement. And one of the things about this fuselage, you have a lot of vent holes on the side here. You have your motor here, and you have a metal motor mount for the airplane. And one of the good things I like about it, you have your clips right here for your wings as they connect up to the airplane. I mean, as your wings connect up to your fuselage here, you have clip parts right there where it's going to clip in at. So that's going to be really nice. Now, the way that you open up your canopy here for this airplane is by squeezing the fuselage right about midway here, like this, and your canopy pops right open. This is where your battery is going to go. You got a piece of Velcro in here, as well as straps. You got 2 Velcro straps here, and you also have your Velcro here, and you got 2 Velcro straps. You got a wooden battery bay here, so that your battery will sit on there. And then also you have a stopper right there for your battery to stop. So your battery is not going to run up against your motor. You have a brushless outrunner motor right there. It looks really nice. And then along with your motor mount here, you have, these are XT30s. Yep, you have your XT30 battery connector right here. So you have a little tray right here on the top side of this for your receiver to be mounted on here. And as it looks right here, all of your wires are going to come right straight up to your receiver. So you got plenty of length of wires here. They're all taped off and they're numbered. So it tells you exactly which wire goes where. So this is extremely nice. You got your 1, 2, 3 wires here, 3, there's 4. Here's your 4th one here for your motor. And wow, this looks really nice. So this airplane here, and you got a little chunk of foam here. I'm not sure what that's going to be for, but there's a little piece of foam right there. Maybe it's a filler for now. I'm not too sure about that. But last but not least on this airplane that I would like to show you is going to be your manual. It does come with a manual. A user manual, and of course I'm always looking for the parts count on the manuals, because this here helps you to figure out or to see what is supposed to be in the box. And so you always want to go through your manual with your key right here to check and make sure that you have all the parts that are available, and they should be there. And so this is a good looking manual. On this manual, it doesn't come with a battery charger, so that would be obviously for you're ready to fly, but this is just a plug and play. It doesn't have that, but it does give you quite a really good detail about what you're going to put together on this airplane. If you notice here, all of the information here as to how to put this together, starting out with the tail end with your elevator and rudder, it's all right here. So it's right here, and it tells you. And then on top of that, you have your bag with a parts count, and you have your Your push rods and control horns and clevises and everything is right here in here together. And you also have fuel tubing that goes over your control horns and push rods. Very, very nice. And believe it or not, something that you don't see too often anymore, this one here has a screwdriver also. So you have pretty much everything right here along with in your parts bag. We also have our folding prop and adapter. It's right here together. You got a push on adapter here. And all of your other parts right here in the bag. So all of this is together. Everything is in here. And so this would be a really, really good airplane to fly. Now, according to the specifications on here, this is what this motor here has, and something that if you're interested in, you'll be interested in. The motor is a brushless 2212 1400 kV brushless motor. You have your ESC, which is a 30 amp ESC. You have 9 gram servos. You got 4 of those. The minimum on this is going to be a 4.7 volt battery, 1500 milliamp. So a 1500 milliamp battery with a XT30 battery in that you're going to use on it, and you got your 10-inch folding prop. So that's the specifications on it. And I already mentioned about the 1600 millimeter wingspan. So this is the end of this unboxing of the Volantex Phoenix S model. And now you can get this airplane. I've seen this airplane priced at under $150. So for the price, for your very first airplane, especially if you're coming off, like I said, a simulator, and you want to get your very first airplane, this looks like this would be a very good airplane to consider getting. One is because this airplane flies very slow. 2, you have everything in the box here for this airplane already. The only thing you're going to need to put on it is your battery, your receiver, of course your battery charger and so forth, but everything else is right here. The third thing about this airplane that I really like is that you have a really thick plastic fuselage, and believe it or not, you have nylon control horns, nylon control horns, and also parts here for your airplane. Your hinges here are made out of nylon. And it's well built too. Your wings are built up very, very well. You have plastic servos on it. So this looks like a very nice looking airplane as your first airplane that you want to get. Oh, one of the other things that I forgot to show you is that comes in a box as well. Let me open this back up because I missed it. Is you have your stickers and decals. So you have your stickers and decals that come in with this that you take off and put onto your airplane as well. So thank you for watching this unboxing. This is MC. See you on my next video. Keep them flying.